Om Amriteshware Namaha. With humble pranams at the lotus feet of Amma, I extend a very warm welcome and heartfelt welcome to everyone gathered here for the formal program of Sishyopanayanam 2025. This event marks the formal initiation of our new postgraduate students into the study and tradition of Ayurveda at Amrita School of Ayurveda. We shall begin the second half of morning's program with a prayer. I warmly welcome Dr. Vigresh Narayanan for leading the prayer and requesting everyone to kindly rise for the same.
ध्यायामो धवलावगुण्ठनवतीं तेजोमयीं नैष्ठिकीं स्निग्धापाङ्गविलोकिनीं भगवतीं मन्दस्मितश्रीमुखीं वात्सल्यामृतवर्षिणीं सुमधुरं सङ्कीर्तनालापिनीं श्यामाङ्गीं मधुसिक्तसूक्तिम् अमृतानन्दात्मिकामीश्वरीम्.
To continue with the spirit of welcome, our students of Amrita School of Ayurveda are here to present before you a traditional welcome dance. Salutations to Lord Dhanvantari, presenting an invocatory rendition dedicated to all our Vaidyas, followed by a captivating sequel in praise of Lord Shanmukha, concluding with a zealous Tilana. This welcome dance is a dance of gratitude, love and unity, embracing every new soul joining our Amrita family. With immense pleasure, I welcome on stage Dr. Sheetal, Dr. Kavya, Dr. Sri Priya, Dr. Parvati, Varsha Raghunathan, Ankita Vikram, Agalya K, Arpana B. Students of Amrita School of Ayurveda for welcome dance.
ವಿಷ್ಣು ನಿನಗೆ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಂ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಂ ಧನ್ವಂತ್ರಿ ರೂಪ ಭಜೇಹಂ ಭಜೇಹಂ ನಮೋ ದಿವ್ಯ ತೇಜಾಯ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಸ್ವರೂಪಂ ನಮೋ ದೇವ ದೇವ वरदातम् वैद्यो नारायणो हरि वैद्यो नारायणो हरि वैद्यो नारायणो हरि वैद्यो नारायणो हरि महाविष्णुविनगे प्रणामं प्रणामं धन्वन्तिरूपा भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् अपूर्वम् अथर्वम् आरोग्यं रहस्यम् अपूर्वम् अथर्वम् आरोग्यं रहस्यम् महाविष्णु अवतारि लीलामया सदा कलशहस्ताय लोकप्रिया इडೀ भूमि धन्वन्त्रि देवालय शरीरಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನಿಲ್ಲ ರೋಗ ಭಯ ಎಲೆ ಬೇರು ಕಾಂಡಗಳು ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಟ ವೇದ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಕಣದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹಜೀವಿಯಾದ ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣೋ ಹರಿ ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣೋ ಹರಿ ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣೋ ಹರಿ ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣೋ ಹರಿ ಮಹಾವಿಷ್ಣುವಿನಗೆ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಂ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಂ ಧನ್ವಂತ್ರಿ ರೂಪ ಭಜೇಹಂ
जन्नुतां तरितन जन्नुतां तरितन जन्नुतां तदिता जंतानं तरिगिणतं तदीं तरिगिणतं तदीं तरिगिणतं तदीं दीं तरितन जन्नुतां तरितन जन्नुतां तरितन जन्नुतां तदिता जंतानं तरिगिणतं तदीं तरिगिणतं तदीं तरिगिणतं तदीं दीं तरितन जन्नुतां तरितन जन्नुतां तरितन जन्नुतां तदिता जंतानं तरिगिणतं तदीं तरितन जन्नुतां तरितन जन्नुतां तरितन जन्नुतां तदिता जंतानं तरिगिणतं तदीं तरिगिणतं तदीं तरिगिणतं நீலம் கொள் மேகத்தின் மயில் மீது நீ வந்த வாழ்வை கண்டதனாலே நீலம் கொள் மேகத்தின் மயில் மீது நீ வந்த வாழ்வை கண்டதனாலே மால் கொண்ட பேதை மனம் நாரும் மார்த்தங்கு தாரை தந்தருள்வாயே மால் கொண்ட பேதை மனம் நாரும் மார்த்தங்கு தாரை தந்தருள்வாயே நீலம் கொள் மேகத்தின் மயில் மீது நீ வந்த வாழ்வை கண்டதனாலே மால் கொண்ட பேதை மனம் நாரும் மார்த்தங்கு தாரை தந்தருள்வாயே அக்கிடதக தரிகிடதக தக்கிடதக தக தினதாம் திக்கிடதக தரிகிடதக தே திகிடதக தக தினதாம் தொங்கிடதக தரிகிடதக தொம் தொம் கிடதக தக தினதாம் நம் கிடதக தரிகிடதக நம் நம் கிடதக தக தினதாம் அக்கிடதக தக தினதாம் திக்கிடதக தக தினதாம் தொம் கிடதக தக தினதாம் நம் கிடதக தக தினதாம் வாக்குதி குதா கீட்ட தகிகிடது வாக்குதி குதா கீட்ட தகது நீகிடது வாக்குதி குதா கீட்ட தகதி குதா நீகிடது நான் என்று மார்த்தட்டும் பெருமாளே 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 பெருமாளே
செங்கை வேலோன் வேடுவர் குலமங்கை மாலோன் மருகன் முருகன் செங்கை வேலோன் வேடுவர் குலமங்கை ஆலோலம் 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 கோவில் மகள் தருள் வேளாண் சேவடி மேனி பணிவோம் ஆலோலம் கோவில் மகள் தருள் வேளாண் சேவடி மேனி பணிவோம் சகமத பம் 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 மக மகரி சகமத மரே ச ச ச ச மக மகரி சகமத சகமத பதம தம 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 மகரி சகமத மரே சார 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 சாரி நித மகரி சகமத சகமத பத 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 மத மகரி சகமத மரே சார 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 சாரி நித மகரி சகமத சகமத பத 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 மத மகரி சகமத மரே சார 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 சாரி நித மகரி சகமத தம மகரி க பத நித மத தலே மே தம மதி சகம தம மகரி க பத நித மத தலே மே தம மதி சகம கம ச மத மக கம ச நி ச ப ச நி ச ரி ப சகம கம ச மத மக கம ச நி ச ப ச நி ச ரி ப நி ச ரி க ப ని స రి గ ప ద ని సగమ ని సగమ ప ద ని స ద ని స ని ద మ మ గ రి స ని రి స స స గ ని స ని ద మ మ గ రి స ని రి స స స గ ని స ని ద మ మ గ రి స ని రి స స
Thank you, dear students, for the soulful and vibrant performance. It is indeed a great privilege. It is indeed a great privilege to introduce the esteemed dignitaries who are gracing today's ceremony. We have with us Sampujya Swami Shankaramritananda Puri, Dean, Amrita School of Ayurveda. Today's esteemed guest, Dr. M.R. Vasudevan Namboothiri, former Principal, Amrita School of Ayurveda and Government Ayurveda College, Thiruvananthapuram, and also former Director of Ayurveda Medical Education, Government of Kerala. And we have Dr. K. Murli, Chief Editor at the Center for Textual Studies and Publications, Vaidyaratnam, P.S. Warriors, Arya Vaidyashala, Kottakkal. We have with us Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya, Principal, Amrita School of Spiritual and Cultural Studies, Amritapuri. And our very own Dr. Ramesh NV, Principal in Charge, Amrita School of Ayurveda. I humbly request all our esteemed dignitaries to kindly occupy their seats on the dais. Sir, please. Thank you. To formally begin today's program, we have with us Dr. Ramesh, Principal in Charge, Amrita School of Ayurveda. To briefly introduce him, Sir is an eminent academician, currently serves as Principal in Charge, Amrita School of Ayurveda. With over 3 decades of professional and teaching experience, he is a distinguished scholar in Vaisheshya Kalpana. He has guided several PG and PhD scholars and serves on academic boards and committees for various universities. Sir has over 40 research publications and has delivered numerous invited lectures at national and international forums. I warmly welcome Dr. Ramesh Sir to deliver the welcome address.
Om Amriteshwariye Namaha. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Amma. My humble pranams to dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Since morning many people have told about the importance of Sishyopanayanam. So bringing a student near the teacher, Upanayana, and basically the samskara of Upanayana, when it has been done as a ritual, you might be knowing, they put a thread. And as we cannot do it, we generally, symbolically, we tie the thread. Generally, the Upavita or the Yajnopavita, what we say, have a 3 thread in one Yajnopavita. A long thread has been folded into 3 and has been put. And the 3 thread, even the thread what we have tied also have 3 in it, signifies the 3 important stage of a student when he undertake the journey of learning. The first one is commitment to Shastra. The second one is being a Videya, obedient to the Guru. And the third one, being ready to face the challenges during the study. All these 3 qualities you should imbibe today. You should be committed to study Shastra. You should respect the scriptures, elders. As you know, Ayurveda is a very big science. A lot of people, a lot of acharyas have written. We need to respect them. And you should be ready to face the challenges in the future. So, few days back we have done the Upanayana Samskara for UGs. And this Upanayana Samskara is much more value because as a PGs you are going to enter into the second time, learn much more and take it to the society. And always we need to start any work in a good moment, and today was the auspicious day. Chaturdashi, 14th day of a Paksha, and the Chaturdashi always stands as a Tithi for Ananta. It's a form of Vishnu. And Shastra being Ananta on an auspicious day, in the early morning, you have taken an oath in front of Agni, Mata Amritanandamayi, Lord Dhanvantari, as well as Dakshinamurti. And your teachers have accepted you as a student, and it should be a really an auspicious beginning. moving on, we need to have an official function. I don't call it as an official function, it's more like a family function for us, because the two esteemed guests what we have today, they were a part of our family itself. So, even though for today they are guests, forever they will be our family members itself. So it's a get-together, family get-together, as an official function. It's my responsibility to do a formal invitation. I formally invite our Dean, Amma's senior disciple, Swami Shankaramritananda Puri, to preside over the function. Welcome, Swamiji. Dr. Vasudeva Nambudiri, sir, I think Kerala, everyone knows about, sir. Sir worked as a principal of Government Ayurveda College, Trivandrum, also as a director of Ayurveda Medical Education. Immediately after the retirement, sir joined here, and I'm very happy to say that during sir term as a principal, we started our PG. Successfully we completed from 2013 to 2025. And thousands of people have been inspired by sir regarding the importance of studying Shastra. And today he is going to speak about his experience, clinical experience, which will be unique in the management of disease. And I wholeheartedly welcome back you, sir, for Amrita. Welcome you, sir. Dr. Murali, sir, even though his present designation is an in charge of publishing house, sir is known more as a teacher in whole Kerala. He was then a long service as a teacher in different colleges. He has inspired many students. Many of our faculties are also has been inspired by his way of presenting the Ayurveda through the prisms of Sanskrit and philosophy. And as I told you, sir, also a family member. Sir's son has done his BMS from our own institute. He was also part of Amrita. And sir is going to talk about the importance of post-graduation studies in Ayurveda today. I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir, for the function. Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya, one of the senior most disciple of Amma. Swamiji is a principal of a school of spiritual and cultural studies, which has got very much close to the philosophies of Ayurveda. Swamiji always used to be will be with us for all the functions. Swamiji also going to do a facilitation speech and inspire all of us. Welcome you, Swamiji. And a special welcome to all the new PG scholars, their parents, faculties, staff, also the new kids, 2025 UG students for this function. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. And on behalf of entire Amrita family, I extend a heartfelt welcome to you too, Dr. Ramesh, sir. Moving forward to the presidential address by Sampujya Swami Shankaramritananda Puri, who is a disciple of Sadguru Sri Mata Amritanandamayi Devi. He joined Amma's Mutt in 1991. He is an Ayurvedic physician and has a postgraduate qualification in Kaya Chikitsa. He currently serves as the Dean of Amrita School of Ayurveda. With utmost respect, I welcome Sampujya Swami for the presidential address. Sir, please.
ॐ अविद्यानामन्तस्तिमिरमिहिरद्वीपनगरी जडानां चैतन्यस्तबकमकरन्दश्रुतिझरीं दरिद्राणां चिन्तामणिगुणनिका जन्मजलधौ निमग्नानां दंशां ररिपुवराहस्य भवति ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः. My pranams to the lotus feet of my Guru, Amma. My pranams to Dr. Vasudevan Nambudiri Sir, Dr. Murali, Dr. Ramesh and Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya. I have communicated to all of you about the possibilities and what you will get from Amrita during your studies. I will like to continue in that same line. It's not a brand name that will give you education. It is by the effort of the disciple. It is by the support of the other students from the Guru and by time. We cannot do it in one step. It's already, see, there is always, we talk about the generation gap. We always say that every science, everything, whether it is an art form, whether it is a medicine, whether it is Ayurveda, it is degrading, it is declining. The apachaya happens in principle and in practice. But how to rectify this? It is by following the proper method that we have to regenerate it, we have to revive it. Amma tells an example. If there is a salt water in a pot, if you want to make it sweet, you go on adding sweet water to it. In Charaka Samhita also it is told that there is a cow which is acting like a tiger. Later on, when the real tiger comes, the cow that acted like a tiger ran away first. Sa satyam vrigamasadya prakritim bhajate pashu, it is told in Charaka Samhita. It also gives a solution to the problems that we are facing in every field, in manufacturing medicines, in practice of medicines, in diagnosis, in treating. The modern medicine is advancing in a different direction. And we always blame the others rather than rectifying ourselves. So I feel one of the major solutions to revive Ayurveda is by studying the Moola Granthas correctly, fully. Now, according to the new syllabus, many important things are told as non-important. I just asked a question, about the properties of water. The PG students were not able to answer. So, it is told in Vedas that Asakrita Upadeshat. You cannot just read once and forget it. You have to read it many times. Multiple times you have to read and keep it in your mind. So the manana or the reflection should be always there, for which at least once you should read one text. At least one text. The smallest text is Ashtanga Hridaya. Kerala is, most of you have come attracted. You have come here because you feel that you have to learn the Kerala tradition of medicine. So for which the Moola Grantha Parayana is very, very important. I am extremely happy that we have two senior doctors who worship Ashtanga Hridaya. Even today, they read and reflect on Ashtanga Hridaya. They can lucidly explain Ashtanga Hridaya. They have learnt it from great sources. They have practiced it throughout their lives. So I'm extremely happy, and I have to once again welcome Dr. Nambudri sir and Dr. Murali for this great event. I think they will inspire you towards learning the Mula Granthas, whichever text you try to follow. So our curriculum already it has been explained. As per the norms of the NCISM, the first year you will be taught the research methodology and statistics, as well as Sanskrit also, so that you are able to read and reflect upon all our classical texts. There will be Parayana sessions every day, and all the other aspects also will be covered, from the basics up to highest possible research. We have every facility. We have our own institutions like biotechnology, nanotechnology, School of Medicine in Cochin and in Faridabad. Wherever the required training is required, we will be supporting you and providing you, but it is up to you to take what we can offer. You have to tap the potential of the institute and then become the torch bearers of Ayurveda. With these few words, I conclude my speech, and I pray to Amma that she might bless you all with a very bright, prosperous, good career in your life. You let all you become a Vaidyo Narayano Hari, it was told in the welcome dance. Let you all become a good Vaidya who is equal to Narayana himself, Amsha of Narayana himself. With this prayer, I conclude my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Swami, for guiding us with your insightful and inspiring words. We are extremely privileged to have Dr. M.R. Vasudevan Nambudiri sir to address this august gathering as our guest of honor. Sir is a distinguished academician and clinician with over 36 years of teaching experience and having guided more than 65 postgraduate theses. He has made significant contributions to Ayurvedic education and research. He has been a member of the Central Council of Indian Medicine for 10 years and worked with the Central Council of Research in Ayurvedic Studies, New Delhi for 9 years. Sir is a recipient of Good Service Entry from Government of Kerala, the Best Doctoral Award 2019, and the Best Teacher Award from Central Council of Indian Medicine. He has represented India in 13 countries and co-authored the CCIM approved textbook, Principles and Practice of Vasti. Also authored a book in Malayalam titled Safalami Vaidya Jeevitam, incorporating a number of cases managed. We are truly honored to have such an eminent personality with us today. On behalf of Amrita School of Ayurveda, I take the privilege to welcome Dr. M.R. Vasudevan Nambudiri sir to deliver his words of wisdom on the topic Insights and Experience from Clinical Journey. Sir, please.
Om Amriteshwari Nama. Respected beloved Swamiji, distinguished guests on the dais, my dear new students and their parents, and my colleague, teaching staff and other non-teaching staff of this Amrita School of Ayurveda. I am very delighted to be here in this fine morning because, I was the principal of this Ayurveda college for nearly 7 years. After retiring from Trivandrum Ayurveda College as principal for 5 years, government awarded me the best good service entry, and they allowed to continue me there for again 2 years. And after I came here and I worked as principal for 7 years. In 2019, I retired from here. You see, I have visited almost all the Ayurveda colleges, not in Kerala alone, but even in India. Because as the academic apex body, Central Council of Indian Medicine, I was a member and I was able to travel all over India and visited many colleges. You see, this college is having all the facilities that, moreover, it is having good ambience also. I completed my graduation at Kottakkal in 72 to 78. Then had 6 months Gurukula Vidyabhyasa under an Ashtavidya. Then went for post-graduation at Trivandrum. You see, Trivandrum is also a good college with all the facilities. But the problem is that the study ambience is not there. We have to study, definitely, we will study, that is true. But for getting, we should have good circumstances for learning. That facility is not there, but that facility is available here. That is the uniqueness of Amrita School of Ayurveda. All the facilities are available, but that doesn't matter. We have to, Swamiji already told, the biotechnology department is there, research department is there, everything is there. But we have to utilize it. That's the thing. You see, what is the benefit of studying Ayurveda? Patha avabodha anushthanir athigacchatyatho dhruvam. Patha, learning. Patha, then make it very interesting. Moreover, Patha avabodha adi anushthanir. Anushthanir means live according to the Ayurvedic principles. What are the benefits? Dirgham jeevitam arogyam dharmam artham sukham yasha. Patha avabodha anushthanir athigachatyato dhruvam. This is told in Hatanga Hridaya. You see, that much of benefits are there by learning Ayurveda. Myself, Dr. Murali, Dr. Swamiji, Dr. Principal, Dr. Ramesh, everybody is beneficiaries of Ayurveda. Because we studied Ayurveda, we got many benefits from there. Definitely you will be able to, you also will be able to get benefits, provided Patha avabodha anusthani. That is very, very important. You have to study with interest, because this is one of the wonderful science in the world. Because you see, many research projects are going on all over the world regarding Ayurvedic medicine and Ayurvedic diagnosis and everything. But in no research, they were not able to negate Ayurveda. This principle told in Ayurveda is not correct. That was not at all told. This principle told in Ayurveda is 100% correct. All the research projects are revalidating Ayurvedic principles. That is the uniqueness of Ayurveda. Hence, studying Ayurveda, is a wonderful thing. Definitely, you have to, all the students joined here are having some level of strength, because I know my strength. Even though I worked in many academic institutions as an administrator, actually that is not my field. My field is regarding teaching and clinics. Because I am very confident that I can manage a case if it is Sathya. Acharya Charaga told that, sadhananutta sadhyanam vyadhinam upadishyate. He told very clearly, I am not at all giving any medicine or any treatment facilities for asathya roga. Only sathya rogas can be managed. He already explained that very well. Hence, I am having some confidence that I am a clinician, I can manage cases which are approaching me. Because that much of confidence is there. Everybody is having some level of strength. We have to identify that strength, and accordingly, if you are improving, definitely you will be first in your profession, no doubt at all. Hence, you have to utilize the facilities here, obey the teachers, study Ayurveda very well. At least 4 or 5 hours you have to spend for learning alone, because many things have to be by-hearted. Then only we can perform in the exam. Everything is there. The very good academic quality teachers are here. Definitely they will guide you. No problem at all. The only thing is that you have to obey them and you have to work hard. That's the only way to succeed in this profession. This is my message to you people, new coming doctors. The another thing is that, Swamiji told me to explain one or two clinical experiences. Many clinical experiences are there. I don't know which case I have to explain, but still I shall try one case. One man from Tamil Nadu, Vellur, came to me. He is having thrombocytopenia. Do you know what is thrombocytopenia? Idiopathic thrombocytopenia, or ITP, is the thrombocytes or platelets in the blood, the count is coming down. Normally, the count is 1.5 lakhs to 3 lakhs. But his thrombocyte count is below 50,000, which is very dangerous because, when it comes below 50,000, definitely there is a chance of bleeding. You see, then he had modern medical treatment. They are not having any remedy. They suggested some immunosuppressive medicine, which is he cannot tolerate. Some medicines, even modern medicine, we cannot tolerate. We will get some intolerance. Intolerance means inability to tolerate even the therapeutic dose. That is called intolerance. He cannot tolerate. He is having intolerance. Hence, he approached for Ayurvedic management. You see, the problem is that he is not having any symptom. Without symptom, how can we, when we examine the blood, there is problem, but he is not having any symptom. Without symptom, how can we treat? Because, in one of the one of the definition of disease is tattal lakshana bodhit abhyantara vigriti paramparayeva paramarthato roga. Diseases are the external manifestations of some internal pathology. Some internal pathology is there. Actually, diseases are or symptoms and signs are the external manifestations. From symptoms and signs, we make diagnosis. You see, some 50 or 100 years back, there was no scanning, there was no blood testing, nothing was there. Even at that time, the doctors were able to make diagnosis and treat accordingly. How? With the symptoms alone. Can you have some water? You see, the symptoms and the signs are the language of the disease by which it is communicating with the physician. Once again, I can tell you, symptoms and signs are the language of the body by which it is communicating with the physician. For example, if somebody is having cough is only a symptom. There is some internal abnormality which is the causative factor for cough. We are giving medicine for cough, but that medicines act at the underground and corrects the pathology, then he is relieved from that cough. This is actually what is going on there when we treat with the medicines. This patient is not having any symptom. Then we have to find out some other technique for suggesting some medicine. You see, in Agatha Dandara, one technique is there. I think only PG students may understand this. If a patient is coming with a third vega after snake bite, the physician will treat for the fourth vega. Because, the vega should not come to the fourth vega. If it is coming to the fourth vega, it may be difficult. Hence, he is arresting there. The snake venom spreading in the body is arresting by the medicines with the physician. He is using that technique. Here, that same technique is used for treatment. For example, if the platelet count is coming down, what is the after effect? Excessive bleeding from mouth or brain or any part of the body, or anus or any part of the body, or through urine, the blood may pass out. Hence, that has to be prevented. Hence, medicines were given for preventing bleeding. That is the only medicine which was suggested by me. This happened some 5 or 6 years back. Even now, his platelet count is, he's very healthy, he's doing his job, no problem. But his platelet count is only 7,000. Actually, according to modern medicine, he is a miracle. He is living in this world, it's a miracle because his platelet count is only 7,000. See, such miracles are there we can show with Ayurveda. But the only thing is that we have to study thorough Ayurveda, not a single part or a part of Ayurveda may not be sufficient. The whole thing we have to study. Whatever may be told in any text, we have to study. Then only we can manage. Moreover, we have to get good experience from good experienced doctors also. That is also very, very important. Studying Ayurveda is the most important thing, for which, definitely, occasionally you have to be motivated by good clinicians or good academicians and good researchers. Here all these facilities are there. Good clinicians are there in Navada School of Ayurveda, good academicians are there, good researchers are there. Dr. V.K. Shashikumar, superintendent of this hospital, is a very good clinician. Definitely we can go and depend on, actually you can go and study with him, under him. Definitely that will be a good idea, because he is having that capability of teaching you also. That much of all the facilities are there. But the only thing is that you have to utilize that facility, then only you will be successful in the profession. Simply studying Ayurveda and getting some Pocharaya degree, that is very, very easy. Even without coming to Amrita School of Ayurveda, sometimes you may get degree. That doesn't matter, because you are nothing at that time. But if you are studying well, utilizing this 5 years of graduation or 3 years of post-graduation, definitely that is one of the great achievement in your life, because your parents are very ambitious about you. That is why they preferred this college, and you got admission under Swamiji's college. Definitely this is a wonderful thing. But the only thing is that you have to study well, repeat well, because when I was studying, I used to study for 3-4 hours, and I was able to narrate and each and every slokas from Ashtanga Hridaya. And reference texts are there, Ashtanga Sangraha, Saraga Samhita, Sursuda Samhita. At that time, we are not in a position to purchase all these books, because we are not having money. Now all the students are having money, they will purchase all the texts. At that time, even in the library, I remember only 3 or 4 Charaga Samhitas were there. You have to go there, pick up the text and write down the slokas in a diary, then only you have to study. We are only having one text, Ashtanga Hridaya. That text we will be having. But the other text, we have to go to the library and write down the slokas. We have to by heart it. That much of difficulties were there. Now all the facilities are there. Even in the mobile phone, all the samhitas are available. Even the commentaries are available. But we have to utilize the facilities. I don't know what I have to say more, because if I am explaining my clinical experience, that will be up to evening it will take. Hence I am not at all going in elaborate. The only thing is that getting motivation from Amma and Swamiji and other teachers, definitely you will be able to shine in this field. That is my ambition. You have to be good doctors in Ayurveda and coming out with flourishing colors. Thank you all for giving me a chance like this, because when I am coming to Amrita School of Ayurveda, this is my second home, because I stayed here. When I was principal, I was stayed here. Hence, this is almost 7 years. Hence, this is my second home actually. Whenever Swamiji invite me, I cannot deny. Definitely I will agree. And I think this is the 3rd or 4th time I am coming for the induction ceremony. Anyway, once again, thanking you all for inviting me here. You see, tomorrow I am having a class at this Bangalore in a college. Day after tomorrow at Delhi, one seminar is there. And next day, I am having one class at Kochi. 3 classes are there. That is why, actually I was able to come here. If it was evening session, this session was, I was not able to come here. Because, when I go to a college or a institution, I will present a paper or a case study which is very unique, Myself and Dr. Murali are attending one seminar in December 21st at Delhi, organized by Kottakkal Ayurvedishala. You see, many opportunities are there, but nowadays, due to difficulty in traveling, I am restricting everything. Because I am having some academic work, my patients are there, I have to see them. Then whenever some students ask doubts, even with the phone, definitely I will try to answer. That is why I give my mobile number to everybody. You can call at any time. If I am free, definitely I will answer. In that way, propagating Ayurveda is my mission. I always understand that, That is why I wrote a book on Saphalami Vaidya Jeevitam. And actually in that book, all the basic principles are explained and why this medicine is prescribed in this clinical condition particularly, I explained very well. In that way, it will be a motivation to the emerging doctors also. Hence, anyway, once again, thanking you all for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for unfolding your profound wisdom and sharing your valuable insights with us, for guiding them all and all of us alike, and reminding us how we have stepped into the most glorious part of medical sciences. Your perspectives has not only informed us, but also inspired us with such valuable takeaways. Thank you, sir. Now I cordially welcome Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya Swami to present our humble token of gratitude to Dr. Vasudevan Nambudiri sir. I also request Nambudiri sir to please kindly receive the same. Thank you, Swami. Thank you, sir. Proceeding with this schedule, we are very grateful and much obliged to our guest of honor, Dr. K. Murli sir, for gracing today's auspicious occasion. Dr. K. Murli, son of revered Padma Bhushan Vaidya Bhushan K. Raghavan Tirumulapad, and Acharya to generations of Sanskrit and Ayurveda, completed his Ayurveda studies in 1982 from University of Calicut with first prize. Following his postgraduate studies at Government Ayurveda College, Thiruvananthapuram, he began his distinguished academic career serving in various Ayurveda colleges across Kerala for over 32 years. In recognition of his excellence in teaching, he received the Kerala Government Award for Best Ayurveda Teacher in 2014. At the time of his retirement in 2020, he held the position of Professor and Medical Superintendent at Government Ayurveda College, Tripunitura. He is the Chief Editor of the Publication Division of Kottakkal Arya Vaidyashala and has authored several scholarly articles in Ayurveda. Dr. Murli also holds an MA in Sanskrit, reflecting his deep-rooted commitment to traditional wisdom and scholarship. I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. K. Murli sir to enlighten us on the topic, scope and prospects of postgraduate studies. Sir, please.
Sambhujya Swamiji Shankaramritanandapuri, respected my Guru Dr. M.R. Vasudevanambudiri sir, Principal Dr. Ramesh V.N., Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya, Principal Amrita School of Spiritual and Cultural Studies, faculty members, PG scholars, and newcomers to Amrita School of Ayurveda. Apurva Vaidyaya Namastu Tasmi. Let Apurva Vaidya bless the occasion and inspire us in all the academic pursuits, especially the newcomers to Amrita School of Ayurveda. Okay. Apurva Vaidya is a unique physician who could cure all the diseases without any recurrence. So by learning this sloga and understanding the implied meanings, you will know that Apurva Vaidya cured all the diseases, not with any divinity or magic, but with the proper knowledge of disease and disease process and applying the appropriate disease. 3 words I have used: learning, understanding, and knowing. Only with this you can get the idea of the slogan. So I am sharing some of my ideas on the scope and prospects of PG studies. Maybe my talk is a continuation of my Guru's talk on Patha, Avabodha and Anusthana. I am coming from Ayurvedishala Kottakkal. A few words on the institution. So it is not a cooperative body manufacturing medicines. We also undertake many academic works, and my own department, Center for Textual Studies and Publications, do some literary research, publication works, translations, transliteration works. We have published more than 300 titles which are will be very useful to students, and we are giving discount to Ayurveda students for the book. It is available in all the branches of Ayurvedishala and online also. Also, we have the Center for Medicinal Plants Research undertaking research on plant sciences. There is a museum of the founder, P.S. Warrior. Also, they are running, Ayurvedishala is running a charitable hospital where 40% of the profit is used for free treatment to the needed. And at a charitable hospital, we have a free cancer treatment center also. So it will be worthy, especially from the students out of Kerala, to visit Ayurvedishala. So, as Vasudevanambudiri sir said, steps in acquiring knowledge are Pathaha, Avabodhaha, Anusthanaha. Patha, Avabodha, Anushthanaihi. So what is the scope of PG studies in Ayurveda? It can be put in a single sentence: acquiring deeper and wider knowledge in the subject. So only that much is the scope of PG studies in Ayurveda. And these are the steps in acquiring knowledge. Pathaha. The word Pathaha we generally use synonymous to lesson. Prathamaha Pathaha, first lesson 1. Dvidiyaha Pathaha. But it can also be taken as a verbal noun. Pathaha Pathanam, learning. So it can mean reading, reciting, reproducing, repeatedly. So these are also steps in learning: reading, reciting, reproducing repeatedly. So this is the meaning of Pathaha. Then comes Avabodhaha. Avabodhaha is understanding that is little deeper than Pathaha. We will compare Pathaha and Avabodha in next slide. Then Anushtanaha is practicing. So these three are the steps in acquiring knowledge. So what is the difference between Pathaha and Avabodhaha? Pathaha is acquiring information, knowing what to do. It is just a piece of information and nothing more than that. But Avabodha is explaining and applying the knowledge, knowing the why and how. Why this is so, how this is to be done. So only by knowing that we can have an avabodha of any information. And Patha is often very, very superficial. It is a surface level, and the activity can be very passive. Teacher may be teaching actively, but you may be listening passively. So learning is comparatively a passive activity. But Avabodha is a deeper, requiring insight and critical thinking. It is a deeper activity and requiring insight. In Malayalam we call Ulkalcha, inner vision. So there should be some insight to understand anything. Also, critical thinking is needed in Avabodha. We have to question it, doubt it. So traditionally, the knowledge systems suggest that anything should be learned with Puravaksha and Samadhana, questioning and answer. Even in the definition of Vyakhyana or commentary also, Akshepasya Samadhanam. So without questioning, there will not be any clear-cut idea. So a critical thinking is needed in Avabodha. Patha is, with Patha one is able to recall and repeat, so that you can recite anything learned. Also you can write in examinations, you can spell it in Viva and score marks with Pathaha. But in Avabodha, you have to integrate the knowledge, integrate the information you got. You have to integrate with the already known information, and you have to continue with that also. That is integration. And in Avabodha, you have to interpret what you have learned in a different way, in a different people from different field, different area. You have to interpret and adapt it to a newer situation or a real world situation. Patha is, an analogy can also be given. Patha is learning to drive by following the instruction. While learning driving, the instructor will be sitting beside and directing you, turn left or turn right. So you are learned how to use the steering to turn right or left. So that is Pathaha. But in Avabodha, it is the understanding of mechanics of a car to troubleshoot a problem. In a real world situation, without an instructor, you have to drive a car. So there will be traffic blocks. So some cars behind may be sounding horns to give side. In such situations, you have to take decision and act accordingly. So that is Avabodhaha. So these are the difference between Pathaha and Avabodhaha. Anushtanaha is inculcating what we have learned in our own personal life. So without Anushtana, we cannot understand the real meaning of any piece of information. So another example also we can say, Brahme Muhurta Uttishtel, Sosto Rakshartham Ayushaha. All of you have learned this sloga from the second chapter of Ashtanga Hridaya. So in the Patha stage, you are analyzing the words, meaning of each word, the prose order or Anvaya you are trying to make out, and a meaning, sum total meaning also you are getting in the Patha level. But in Avabodha level, you have to think upon why it is mentioned to get up in Brahma Muhurta. How we can get up in the Brahma Muhurta? Only if you go to bed in earlier in the previous day, you can get up in Brahma Muhurta. So the how and why of everything should be learned in Avabodha. Then in Anushtana, you have to get up in Brahma Muhurta. Only then you will get how it affects our body and what benefits we can have by getting up in Brahma Muhurta. So this can also be considered as an example for Patha, Avabodha and Anushtana. Prospects of PG studies as envisaged by NCISM is to produce teachers, researchers and specialist physicians. Research methodology you have already learned in BAMS final year, and in PG studies also in the first 6 months you are learning the research methodology and biostatistics. Here also at Amrita School of Ayurveda also there is a very specialized research wing. So you will get a first-hand knowledge on research methodology. All the modern research methodologies can be used in Ayurvedic research also. So it will be interesting to know that Amrita Vidyapitha is also running a BSc Clinical Research course in which students of any medical stream can also join. So teaching, but there is no module for teaching methodology in the PG studies of Ayurveda, but NCISM wishes you to be the teachers, and they are conducting the teacher eligibility test also. But I think in the School of Ayurveda here, they will be providing chances to teach juniors, at least in BAMS classes. In some foreign universities, the senior students are assigned the duty of mentor to the junior students. So such things can also be implemented here, so that the senior students can informally teach the juniors during off-college hours. So that will be also a nice experience. Then specialization is there in the, even in the beginning of Ayurveda. Even the Amrita Kalasha and Jaluka represents Kaya Chikitsa and Shalya Tantra. Later, more and more specialties were added. And in modern era, Gadanath Sen has added Prasudi Tantra as an Anga. And Professor P.V. Sharma says that there are 16 Angas for Ayurveda, and he has written a book, Shodashanga Hritayam, which may be available in the library. So there are preclinical subjects can also be considered as Angas. So by specialization, your area is narrowed but pinpointed, so that you can acquire knowledge in the particular areas of Ayurveda. So only this much I can share with you. Chaturmukha Samarambham Vagbhadajarya Madhyamam Asmadajarya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing with us on the crucial steps of Patha, Avbodha, and Anusthana, and navigating us through our 3 years journey in post-graduation. This will definitely help us set priorities and make the most of each year of our journey here. Thank you, sir. Now, I cordially welcome Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya Swami to present our humble token of gratitude to Dr. K. Murli, sir. I also request Murli, sir, to kindly receive the same. Thank you, Swami. Thank you, sir. Continuing forward for the felicitation address, we have with us Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya Swami, who serves as principal at Amrita School of Spiritual and Cultural Studies at Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Amritapuri. He has more than 30 years of experience in teaching. He completed his PhD in 1997 from Cochin University. Since then, he has continued his extensive study of Indian culture under the guidance of Amma. He also serves as the associate editor of Matruvani, the spiritual monthly magazine of Mata Amritanandamayi Mutt. His satsangas are regularly aired on Amrita TV as well. With great respect, I welcome Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya Swami to share his visionary insights. Sir, please.
Namaste Gurave Nityam Sahajanandarupine Yasya Vagamritam Hanti Visham Samsara Samnyakam. I humbly bow down at Amma's lotus feet. My humble pranams to Swami Shankaramritanandapuri. My salutations to Dr. Vasudevan Nambudiri and Dr. Murali. And my congratulations and the very best wishes for all those who have joined this prestigious institution for your postgraduate studies. To be precise, to deepen your knowledge, trying to reach the fathoms of your knowledge, as Dr. Murali has put it. It is nothing new that you are going to acquire, but new depths. If you have completed your UG in a right manner, this is only going into the depths of the knowledge or the text that you have already tried to master in your UG program. And I take this opportunity to congratulate the parents who have chosen the right place to send their wards. They will be very much secure under the shade of our beloved Amma, Chancellor of this university. And we have the strong guidance or the reins of this university is in the hands of Swami Shankaramritanandapuri, who is very much committed to the prosperity, to the welfare of the students of this campus, of this school. In the felicitation address, which I will take maybe not more than 10 minutes, I always take an opportunity to come to Amrita School of Ayurveda with a very, very longing heart, because I always get some new insights into my own field, my own domain of activity, which is spiritual and cultural studies. Today's function is also not an exception. As both the guests of honors mentioned about Ashtanga Hridaya, very much are in common with, or actually Ashtanga Hridaya or Ayurveda being a part of the culture of this country and having a lot of spirituality in it. I find that many of the points that the chief speakers, guest speakers presented here resonates with my subject also. For example, Dr. Murali mentioned about Brahmi Muhurte Uttishte. That is also the part of our culture. It is not only for anyone who follows Ayurveda, it is for everyone. Then some of the lines of Ashtanga Hridaya I also have by hearted because they are very much in tune with our spiritual and cultural studies. For example, there is a famous verse which the PG students might already have learned. Atmavat sadadam pashyed abhi kita pipilikam. We have to see our own Atma in all kitas and pipilikas, that is insects and ants. So this vision is there which Amma stresses a lot. Amma says, we ourselves are reflected in others. Amma's famous Amma's sayings, which is made into a poem by one of Amma's disciples, Swami Turiya Amritanandapuri, and published with the title Amritadhara. The very first verse of that Amritadhara is Ennile Jnananu Neeyum Pinne Ninnile Neeyanu Jnanam Kannu Kanayagayal Bhinnamai Thonunu Bhinnamallennalu Thonnum. The I in myself is the you in yourself. So this unity, which is the fundamental principle of our culture, is very beautifully put in Ayurveda as Atmavat Sadadam Pashyeda Vikita Vivilikam. Then, if my memory is correct, for mental diseases, Dhir Dhairi Atmadi Vijnanam Manoroga Ushatam Smrutam. There is a line in Ashtanga Hridaya. So Viveka, Atmajnana, these things have to be taken as a remedy for mental afflictions. This is what Ashtanga Hridaya says. And another thing which attracted me, my father also had some knowledge of Ashtanga Hridaya. He also tried to pursue Ayurveda for a few years, but he was a dropout from Trivandrum Ayurveda College. And he used to tell me about the beauty of Ashtanga Hridaya. He used to quote a sloka in which some poetry is there. It is about Chavana Prasha. Tadidam Chavana Prasham Yam Prashya Chavano Munihi Jara Jarjaridopyasid Nari Nayanandanaha. So that line, Jara Jarjaridopyasid Nari Nayanandanaha, these types of beautiful poetic usages are there in Ashtanga Hridaya. So all these things connect the culture and the heritage of India, which is found very much in Ashtanga Hridaya. And one thing I found today very attractive was, very striking was the topic that both of the keynote speakers had addressed. That is, this is a new verse for me. In Ashtanga Hridaya, the method of learning and practicing is beautifully blended, like Padha, Avabodha, Anusthana, these three things. I am hearing this for the first time from Ashtanga Hridaya. But I have already heard this from the great poem Naishadhiyam by Sri Harsha. It is said that Naishadam Vidvad Aushatham. This is the best piece of poetic work in scholarship. In Sanskrit, the Panchamahakavyas, if we take scholarship as a standard, Naishadam stands first. It is Vidvad Aushatham. There is a statement in Naishadam, the 4 pillars of knowledge. Adhidi Bodha Acharana Pracharehi. The first three pillars are exactly what Ashtanga Hridaya mentions. Only the wordings are different. For Patha, in Naishadha it is said Adhidi. That is studying, getting informed. Then here Avabodha is mentioned. Patha, Avabodha. In Naishadha it is Adhidi Bodha. Then here Anusthana is mentioned. Patha, Avabodha and Anusthana. In Naishadam it is mentioned Adhidi Bodha Acharana. And there is a 4th pillar also, that is Pracharana. And luckily when I was expecting, then Vasudeva Nambudiri sir said that he is a propagator of Ayurveda. So this propagating is also a part of learning. And Dr. Murali also mentioned that the senior students are asked to teach the junior students. So propagating also is a part of protecting knowledge, conserving knowledge, disseminating knowledge. So these 4 pillars, First studying the text, then understanding the meaning, bodha, then practicing it in our life, and then disseminating the knowledge. These are the principles of knowledge in all our tradition. In literature, Harsha says like that in Naishada. In Ayurveda, Vagbhata says in this verse in Ashtanga Hridaya. So there are many parallels, or being a part of our culture, Ayurveda has many things to contribute to my knowledge. So these all things always prompt me to take part in any function here. So I don't take much time because this is a felicitation address, and many things are there which can be shared, which can be understood, and this communication can happen between the School of Spiritual and Cultural Studies and the School of Ayurveda. That is why I am almost a very frequent visitor or a participant in the functions. Anyway, I wish once again the very best to all the PG students, and I pray to Amma that her grace should be showered on all of you, so that your career and life will be brilliant. You all will get the final success in your life. With these words, I offer my words at Amma's lotus feet. Om Amriteshwari Namah.
Thank you, Swami, for your words of encouragements and blessings. Next, we have a felicitation session of achievers of this institution. I warmly welcome Dr. Sharanya to take over. Dr. Sharanya, please.
Om Amriteshwari Namaha. Thank you, Dr. Sneha. Since the time of inception, Amrita School of Ayurveda has remained a beacon of excellence in Ayurvedic education and research. Guided by a committed faculty, driven by dedicated students, the institution continues to uphold its rich legacy, consistently bringing honor, recognition, and distinction to the field of Ayurveda. Now, it is time to honor their invaluable contribution and celebrate their remarkable achievements. We begin by acknowledging the exceptional accomplishments of our esteemed faculty members and our students, whose dedication have left an enduring impact. To begin with, we are delighted to announce the names of those who have contributed a book chapter in reputed publications. Publishing a book chapter is a significant academic accomplishment. It enriches the body of knowledge, showcases the author's specialized expertise, and strengthens their professional credibility. Such efforts also enhances the visibility and prestige of the institution, fostering a culture of research, collaboration, and intellectual growth. We are extremely delighted to share that our respected principal in charge, Dr. Ramesh N.V. Sir, has achieved this milestone through his contribution to the book Recent Advances in Pharmaceutical and Medical Sciences, Edition 1. We are elated to announce that many of our respected faculty members have achieved this incredible benchmark of publishing book chapters during the academic year 2025. This is indeed a moment of privilege and joy for our institution, as such publication reflect the spirit of excellence, dedication, and scholarly commitment that define our academic community. Now, it's time to appreciate and acknowledge their commendable attainment. I humbly request Dr. M.R. Vasudevan Nambudri Sir to kindly felicitate our respected faculty members with gesture of appreciation. I now take great pleasure in inviting our achievers to the stage to receive the certificate of appreciation. To begin with, I welcome Dr. Arun Mohanan, Professor and Head, Department of Rasashastra and Vaishya Kalpana, for his contribution through the publication of book chapter in Recent Advances in Pharmaceutical and Medical Sciences, Edition 1. I also welcome Dr. Vineet P.K., Associate Professor, Department of Rasashastra and Vaisheshya Kalpana, for his contribution as a book chapter author in the same edition. Now, we move on to the felicitation of our PG scholars who have brought laurels to our institution as authors in publishing a book chapter. I welcome Dr. Ansu Susan Verghese, PG alumna, currently serving as a research associate under IKS minor theme, IKS division, Amrita IKS Center. Next, Dr. Sangeeta Nandakumar, PG alumna, formerly worked as a medical officer at National Ayush Mission and currently working as a physician at Tripunitara College. Our students have successfully completed their PG diploma in clinical cosmetology and trichology from Panchaganga Ayurveda Calicut. Today, we are glad to appreciate two of our PG scholars who have achieved this landmark. I cordially welcome Dr. Anju, final year PG scholar, Department of Rasashastra and Vaisheshya Kalpana, for securing first rank. Dr. Mahiba, final year PG scholar, Department of Rasashastra and Vaisheshya Kalpana, for securing the 5th rank. Thank you, Nambudri sir. I would also like to congratulate Dr. Hemavati SK, Professor and Head, Department of Prasuti Tantra and Sri Roga, for her contribution through the publication of a book chapter in the textbook Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome, published by Aryavedashala, Kottakkal. Now, ma'am is not present in today's session. Now, we move on to the next segment of our felicitation ceremony, a moment that celebrates the brilliance, dedication, and academic excellence of our PG scholars. Their milestone reflect not just an individual effort, but also a strong academic foundation and nurturing environment of our institution. It gives me an immense pleasure to appreciate and honor their incredible efforts. I now respectfully request Dr. K. Murli sir to kindly come forward and present the certificate to our students. To commence, I welcome Dr. Deepthi Pradeepan Pillai, PG scholar, Department of Swasthavritta, who secured 3rd prize in the Ayurveda recipe competition, Aushadha Yukta Patya Kalpana, held at All India Institute of Ayurveda, Delhi. Next, Dr. Pratiksha Krishna Rao, PG scholar, Department of Kaumara Bhritya, for securing Best Paper Award at Kumara Bharati 2025 National Congress on Pediatric Diseases and Ayurvedic Management, held at Bharatiya Vidyapeeth, College of Ayurveda, Pune. Dr. Shruti C., PG Department of Shalya Tantra, for securing the 2nd prize in the PG paper presentation competition at National Seminar on Updates in Orthopedics in Ayurveda, held at Rajiv Gandhi Ayurveda Medical College, Mahe. Dr. Prashant, PG scholar, Department of Prasuti Tantra and Sri Roga, for securing the Best Oral Paper Award at International Ayurveda Congress 2025, held at D.Y. Patil Ayurveda College, Pune, Maharashtra. I welcome Dr. Ansu Susan Verghese, PG alumna, currently serving as a research associate under IKS minor theme, IKS division, Amrita IKS Center. And I call upon Dr. Sangeeta Nandakumar, PG alumna, formerly worked as a medical officer at National Ayush Mission and currently working as a physician at Tripunitara. At the prestigious Expecto Patronum and Ayur Olympiad conducted by Ayurveda College of Thiruvananthapuram, our team delivered an outstanding performance across multiple events, securing the 2nd runner-up position along with the cash prize of Rs 7,000. I welcome Dr. Pravita R., PG scholar, Department of Samhita and Siddhanta, who secured 2nd prize in the quiz competition at Ayur Olympiad. Next, Shreyas Mahesh, UG 2021 batch, who achieved third prize in the open discussions event. Varsha Raghunathan, UG 2021 batch, who secured second prize in the quiz competition at the Olympiad. CGL Satvika, UG 2023 batch, who achieved the first prize in the model making competition. Now it's time to honor one of our students who has taken the name of Amrita School of Ayurveda beyond India and showcased her talent on an international platform. I warmly welcome Agalya K, UG 2022 batch, for securing a consolation prize in a paper presentation at International Conference on Ayush and Chinese Medicine held at UTAR Kampur Campus, Malaysia. Now we move on to applaud the artistic talents of our students at Sargamritam 2025. The University Cultural Fest held at Coimbatore campus, our students secured prizes across multiple events representing our institution admirably. I warmly welcome Abhiram S, UG 2020 batch, for securing the first prize in mimicry. Revati RK, UG 2019 batch, for securing the first prize in collage making competition. Thank you, Murli sir. Now, we move to the next segment of felicitation, celebrating the strength and competitive spirit of our athletes. This year, they delivered commendable performance at the Inter-Campus Sports Tournament across Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham and continues to guide their excellence as they bring home notable achievements. Now, I humbly request Brahmachari Achyutamrita Chaitanya Swami to kindly felicitate the students. I warmly welcome Adityan J, UG 2020 batch, who secured men's aquatic runner-up title, gold medal in 4x200 meter freestyle relay, silver medal in 4x100 meter freestyle relay at second phase inter-campus tournament at Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Etimidai Coimbatore campus. Next, I call Rana Shrestha Rakesh, UG 2020 batch, for leading the Amritapuri campus men's table tennis team to victory at first interface campus table tennis tournament held at Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Chennai campus. Shashank Shekhar, UG 2021 batch, for securing gold medal in individual rhythmic yogasana at Inter Amrita Yogasana Championship held at Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Amritapuri. R. Vaishnavi Devi, UG 2020 batch, for securing gold medal in traditional Yogasana group event at Inter Amrita Yogasana Championship held at Amritapuri. Now, let us take a moment to appreciate the grace and dedication of our students who beautifully performed the welcome dance earlier. And now, I call upon talented dance performers to come forward and receive a small token of appreciation. Dr. Sheetal, second year PG scholar, Department of Rasashastra and Vaishajya Kalpana. Dr. Kavya TC, Dr. Sripriya P, Dr. Parvati A, House Surgeons, Varsha Raghunathan, UG 2021 batch, Ankita Vikram, Agalya K, Aparna B. Nambudiri, UG 2022 batch. Thank you, Swami. We extend a heartfelt gratitude to all our dignitaries for presenting the awards and a warmest congratulations to all the achievers for their outstanding contribution that have brought admiration and excellence to our institution. Now, I am pleased to hand over the session to Dr. Sneha. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Dr. Sharanya. Thank you to all the achievers for being the torchbearers of our institution and inspiring all of us to shine on. Thank you. We have come to the conclusion of this auspicious day, a day that marks not only the initiation of our new students into sacred science of Ayurveda, but also a reaffirmation of our collective commitment to learning and service. Our dignitaries shared profound thoughts that will surely resonate with all of us. Our esteemed guests, Dr. M.R. Vasudeva Nambudiri sir and Dr. K. Murli sir, who offered us valuable insights and experiences that offered deep clinical wisdom and inspired us to approach our professional journey with great clarity, dedication and purpose. Their words have strengthened our resolve to carry forward this heritage with renewed dedication. We extend our heartfelt gratitude for gracing this occasion with your presence and blessings. Thank you, Sampujya Swami Shankaramrita Puri, Swami Achyutamrita Chaitanya, and Ramesh sir for their blessings and guidance. Sishyopanayanam program is made commemorable every year by the enthusiastic participation of newly inducted students and their parents. This year was no exception. Thank you parents and students for helping us capture the essence of Sishyopanayanam 2025. On behalf of Amrita School of Ayurveda, we are extremely happy and grateful to extend our heartfelt gratitude to dignitaries of the dais for making this day truly memorable. We sincerely thank all respected faculty members, non-teaching staff and beloved students whose efforts and dedications have made this day possible. A special word of appreciation to Bhajana team for making this day auspicious. We are grateful to AOC, ICTS and faculty teams for their seamless technical and ground support, ensuring the smooth conduction of today's events. May the spirit of Sishyopanayanam continue to inspire us all to pursue knowledge with humility, compassion, and excellence. We shall now conclude the ceremony with the national anthem. I request everyone to please rise up. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाए तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. There is an announcement to make. Lunch for newly inducted PG scholars, parents and faculty members has been arranged at the mess hall of Prashanti building where you had breakfast at 1 p.m. After lunch, PG scholars are instructed to go to their respective departments. All the PG scholars are requested to write their names and phone numbers in the paper circulated before. And also, there is a request for PG scholars to kindly assemble tomorrow morning at 4:40 a.m. sharp at Vagbata Hall near library on 2nd floor after breakfast for the transitional Ayurveda curriculum sessions. Thank you, one and all. Everybody has to come by